but do you want some guy who is going to manage it or who's going to lead it?
Yeah. So I'll get you out of here with this one. Again, you're listening to the Wait a Minute Show with your man, Jelani JB Bodie, and my special guest, Jason Kanno. This is Convo with Kanno, but the Pro Bowl game is coming up this weekend, and we've heard all the stuff, about previous Pro Bowls. So my question to you, sir, to get you out of here is, will you watch the Pro Bowl this weekend?
Probably not. You watch the Pro Bowl. It's a scrimmage. No one's really hitting each other because why? They're not going to make any money off of it. In fact, they have nothing but they're only going to lose. They have everything to lose and nothing to gain. So I can understand why they're not going to play all that hard or it's going to be all that competitive. So I feel no need to sit in, let them go have their vacation in Hawaii and be done with it.
That you know what? That makes me feel good, that you say that, because I'm not going to watch it either. I may flip through, as I'm going through some other channels, and I'll see like, oh, okay, maybe a couple minutes here and there. But yeah, it's just like you just said, they have everything to lose and nothing to gain, from this game. So now if they changed it and maybe said, all the winners get a meal, that might change it, but, ain't nobody finna throw no money out there, like that.
No.
But again, sir, I appreciate you for joining us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jason Kanno, and this was Convo with Kanno. So I appreciate you, sir, coming in, and we'll have you on the show again, maybe before the Super Bowl or after the Super Bowl, so we can get an analysis. So that sounds good?
Yeah, sounds great.
All right. Thank you for joining us, Kanno. Have a good night.
All right. Thanks for having me on. See you.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. My man, Jason Kanno. Convo with Kanno, man. That's my guy, man. I love having him on. He be giving me that football knowledge and giving his opinion, and he doesn't hold back at all. He always speaks his mind and what he has to say. So what we're going to do next, we've been on for a little bit, so I'm going to take a break. We'll come back, and we'll get into a little bit more NBA news. We'll talk about these all-star reserves and some snubs, that might have been snubs, maybe not been snubs, and we'll discuss that as well. And then we'll get back into a little bit of Super Bowl talk. And soon we'll get to Mocha Bella's favorite part, the Big L Award. You listen to your man, Jelani JB Bodie. Be right back after this.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I am Vince Wright, the sports governor, and you know me from the Sports Done Right show. But when I'm not doing Sports Done Right, I'm in the executive mansion chilling with the Wait a Minute show. That's right, Jelani, Lopan, indeed. Keep it tuned here, y'all. The Wait a Minute show. My name is Vince Wright, and I approve this message.
Yo, this is your boy Keith C from the
Kicking It with Keith C show.
When I want to jam, I'm jamming with Queen Josie and DJ New as they're kicking those vibes.
Don't be a crook who steals. Buy what you need at DougieDeals.com.
We don't take orders from super fools. We give them.
Give it to you.
Any and all resistance will crumble. Nonsense. There's never been a threat
Squad.
couldn't handle. It is the purpose of the
Squad.
to align our infamous forces against the powers of good and defeat them, leaving us, the rulers of the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It is your man, Jelani JB Bodie, and
it's the Wait a Minute show.
With that dude, Lopan, who is of no help tonight.
Indeed.
Yes, Lopan, you have not helped me at all tonight. You have helped me before, but tonight, But before I go back into the NBA news, and we're, talking about these all-star reserves and possible snubs, that happen with these teams. I want to say something. I want to get something out there. Now, Your boy, for the people that's been following me on Facebook, and all that stuff, your boy has been drinking this water. Yeah, I've been drinking this water, because I'm trying to flush, my system out. It's that time. Yes, it's that time. It's getting back closer to where it's starting to be warm. But, I run these, these 5Ks, 10Ks and everything. So it's time to get fit again. Now, to do that, I've been drinking this water. So if we go to a commercial break kind of quick, I'm just letting you know the water has kicked in. And your boy got to take a break for a second. I know that may be TMI, but I'm just letting you know. I'm trying to change it. I'm trying to change it around. Now, the other thing I want to say. Doug was on last night on his new time. And there were people in the chat room. They were kind of upset, Now, I have been labeled the originator. I have been labeled the foundation of the Doug Stewart dinner that was this past Saturday. So I am now enemy number one. I have been getting shot at time and time again. Tiffany Sports and Hills has been using these hollow points to try and take me out. Other folks is getting on me, saying that I didn't invite them and everything. Ladies and gentlemen, look, I'm sorry. I apologize if I could not get everyone. But look, y'all gonna stop blaming me and getting on me for this. And the first person I'm gonna blame right now is Rough Buck, because he the one that snitched me out to everyone. When people start asking, hey, why was I invited? He was like, ask Jelani. He put it together. So you know what? Me and Lopan, because Lopan said he already got my back. Y'all got a problem with me? I be in the streets. Lopan be in the streets. We be in the streets. So if you want to come and see us and you got a problem, step to my man Lopan. And Lopan will throw them things. Right, Lopan? Yes. I told you I'm a lover, not a fighter. So I'm going to talk all the trash in the world. But Lopan, he's the person that always be talking about knuckling up. Y'all are going to leave me alone. I'm sorry. Okay? Next time, I'll make sure I invite the whole freaking US of A. But y'all gonna leave me alone, man. Y'all gonna leave me alone. And Kesey, he won't try and take some of the credit, but then he's gonna say, but Jelani was really the person that, kind of put, okay, you know what? That's all right. I'll take it all. I'll stand on these 2 feet and I'll take it all. But Rough Buff, when I see you, I'm gonna get you. Now, let me get off that. Let me get back to this NBA news that we were talking about, these all-star reserves. So we got the all-star reserves for the East and the West. Let me get my list here of the teams that's out there. So we'll start with the East. Or no, I'm sorry. We'll start with the we'll start with the East. Yeah, so we'll start with the East. You got Kyle Lowry, John Wall, Bradley Beal, Porzingis, Kristaps Porzingis, Kevin Love, Al Horford, and Victor Oladipo, and they have joined the starters, at this point until the draft happened. But LeBron, Kyrie, DeMar DeRozan, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Joel Embiid. So these are guys. These guys been on there before. Bradley Beal hadn't. This is Bradley Beal's first time. I think this is Porzingis' first time as well. Al Horford has been, and Kevin Love has been. Victor Oladipo, this is his first one as well. So, you got some first timers, in there as well. But also on the West, you got some guys like Karl Anthony Towns, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green. It is no surprise that all the Warriors are going to be there. Klay Thompson, Russell Westbrook, and LaMarcus Aldridge is back. He had a horrible season last year and he bounced back. And these guys would join Steph, James Harden, Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, and DeMarcus Cousins. Now, the big thing about when these are announced, which I still don't get, because it's like you could put more people on the roster. Let's just be honest. You could put more people on the roster if you wanted to, but they don't. So you have these snubs that people want to talk about, and who got snubbed, who's going to be mad. Last season it was Bradley Beal, at this point. So I was looking at the Score app, and they brought up 3 names, and I'm going to go through these 3 names and tell you my opinion on who they were talking about all-star snubs, who possibly was all-star snubs. And the first one that they put on here was, Lou Williams. And Lou Williams, don't get me wrong, he just finished dropping 50, not too long ago. And he was here in Atlanta at one point, and the man can ball. I think he's from Atlanta, if I remember right, too. And the man balls out. And he's having his best year. The Clippers, are doing better than people expected, especially with the injuries that they had. But here's the thing. They were saying, him replace Damian Lillard. Their numbers are similar, for the season. But the only thing I think that really hurt Lou Williams is that he's only started 14 games out of 45 games. And he would, for me, for having that few starts. Now, of course, some of that is due to Patrick Beverly got hurt, so the other guys step up. But to do that, he would probably have to be averaging 30. And at that point, it's like, this dude is coming off the bench, giving people the business, even though he was anyway. So him or Damian Lillard, I probably would still roll with Damian Lillard. Just solely off of the starts. Usually if you're an all-star, you pretty much done play almost all the games, or played the most minutes, at this point. And I like Lou Williams. Don't get me wrong. I love his game because, dude, like I said, he can ball. That's one thing he can do. He can put the ball in the hoop, over and over and over and over again. But I think that's what hurt him, from making the all-star team. This time around. So the second person that was on here, now this one is a little bit harder, was Paul George. So he did not make it, and now the replacement that they're saying is Klay Thompson. Now their numbers, I'm not even gonna go to their numbers. Here's the thing: Paul got caught up in the numbers game. That's basically it. We all know he's an all-star. That's why I said they need to extend how many people can be on this team. Add another roster spot or 2 maybe, to put this guy on the team. Obviously, he's deserving. But everybody went west. And it's just like it's only so many people are going to be able to fit in. Jimmy Butler went west, as well. He's on this team. So it affects, getting on the team. So, but Paul George, for what he's doing, I guess you could say being third fiddle, if you will, in OKC, he definitely deserved it. But I just think he got caught up in the numbers game. He I'm not going to say he didn't deserve it. Klay, what can you say? Everybody, they want to see the Warriors. They want, and I think really they want to see with this whole draft set up, the Warriors play against each other. So you got 4 Warriors. Draymond, it could be 2-2, 3-1, or whatever. So I think that's where Paul got lost in the mix. Last person, and I think Mo Cabela will be, excited about this, is Gordon Dragic. This dude has been the leader for the Miami Heat. They're on a 16-7 win-loss record right now. And he has been balling, as all of them. Now, they're saying replace John Wall. Now, the biggest thing, between them is that it's going to be the assists. John Wall is almost doubling the number of assists that Dragic is. Now, the argument, though, is that the Heat are in 4th place and the Washington Wizards are in 5th. So it's like, how do you... Oh, I know. We all know this is a popularity contest. A lot of people probably ain't been following or Gordon